Hey guys, welcome back to the O&D Life. Today, I'm starting my entry for the Woodstack 2018 that Mike Morgan over there at Outdoors with the Morgans. Check out his YouTube channel. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen his channel. Kind of share an audience there, I think. But you know, he's put forth a challenge to have the most perfect stack of firewood. Now, I don't heat with firewood, so I am milling some boards, and that's my plan, is to have a stack of milled boards from those downed pine trees that I had. I can use them for the fence, other little projects around the house. You know, I made my raised garden beds out of some milled boards, so just that way they're not going to waste. So stick around, I think you'll enjoy it. And I forgot to mention, look in the description, I'm going to put a link to Outdoors with the Morgans, the video where he announces his Woodstack challenge. So please share the video. You can share this video as well, I'd appreciate it. But share his video, let's see what kind of entries we get into it. He's going to have some prizes. My entry may not fall into the regulations, maybe, and that's okay. I just wanted to support him and get me some lumber milled. All right, thanks a lot. Here we go. Welcome back to the O&D Life, where we get orange and dirty. This is where you can come for some lessons learned from a new tractor owner who learned the hard way, but also learn about some products that I've found that has made my tractor a lot more usable, a lot more enjoyable, and has helped me out tremendously around the homestead. So stick around, and today we'll be talking about something that I'm sure you'll enjoy. Okay, we've got to get this log moved. It was too big, too heavy to move with the grapple. So I made use of those bolt-on hooks and some log tongs, and was able to just get that end up and drag it back, and then kind of get it into position where I wanted to mill it. As I said in a previous video about mods for the tractor, I think the bolt-on hooks, you know, for those of you that don't weld like myself, you know, just really come in handy. All right, so I had to clean this log up, take off some of the knots that were on it, so that way I could lay a board down, have it relatively level. I don't stress too much about making it really super level, straight, untwisted, just so that I have something smooth to follow. I'm not doing any fine woodworking, so I'm not too worried about it. Now there's the log ox, you know, put the extension handle on it and used it as a peavy, I think is the term. To help turn the logs, and it worked fantastic. That thing is robust, I tell you. I could those logs were heavy. I was putting a lot of torque on the end there. It about got away from me. It kept rolling. So like I said, just cleaning up the sides. This is that first tree that I took down out in the field directly behind me there. It did sit. I mean, it's probably been a couple of years. I have to go back and look at when I posted that video. But I finally got it out of that field out there and put it off to the side. And just now finally getting around to milling it. Just haven't had the time. So when Mike came up with his Woodstack Challenge 2018, you know what? I don't have a need to heat with wood, to stack firewood, but I do need some boards that I can use around the homestead here. Use it on the wood fence. I've replaced some already with some rough cut boards that I've cut with the chainsaw mill that have worked pretty good. I mean, they do the job. Hey, you know, these trees aren't going to waste. I'm getting some use out of them. Kind of gives me something to do to piddle around the house and take care of, you know, play with my orange equipment. It gives me a reason to get orange and dirty using the steel chainsaw. As I was mentioning earlier, I don't worry about getting the board, my first cut really super level, and you know, I first time I started to mill, I just about drove myself crazy trying to get it perfectly level. I'll be putting a board up here on it and then screw it down into it, and you know what, I've gotten over trying to make it perfect just right. So long as I you know, can cut off some slabs, that's all I want. Alright, getting it into position. I think I got all the knots, high points knocked off. So we should be able to get busy pretty soon here. Get ready for our first cut. I spent a couple days milling. So I had this board here, this log here, had another one about the same size, and then a third. I still have that third. I've put it into position though, you know, at the time that I'm doing this voiceover. Alright, here's, you know, where I put the board on. I must have already tacked it down. Put my chainsaw mill, the Alaska chainsaw mill attachment onto the chainsaw, and we're going to make that first cut. These logs are so big, I only have a 20-inch bar, so you know, I with these logs I pretty much have to mill off two sides just for it to make it all the way through when I start doing just slabbing the log down. So I think I have this sped up 8 times, so you can kind of figure out how long it took. It was kind of slow going. It's not the quickest way to mill lumber, but it's didn't cost that much to get the mill. Needed a chainsaw anyway. I am using the Steel MS 391, I think it is. It's their, what is it, home ranch line. Alright, so we gotta pull that board off. And you can see that board has kind of got a twist in it already. That board's been left outside, and you know, it's gotten twisted. But so long as I had something smooth to run the mill over, that was the main thing. We can go ahead and pull off that first cut. You know, that log ox, took that handle out of the peavey, put the picaroon end on, and that dug in, pulled it right on off really easy. Saved my back. I like to blow off the dust, see what I've got there. So that's the first cut. We're gonna turn it onto its side, and you know, so I took that handle out. Don't quite have the leverage, but was still able to get that turned. Got it to stay in position, and we'll make the next cut. There, took it off. I didn't show it. Okay, now that I have the two sides cut, now I can go ahead and just start ripping some boards. I'm going to do fence boards, so I'm going to go 1 inch, maybe 1.25 inches. So then I just let this ride back down. don't know if you can see the numbers. It tells you there's 2-inch. So there's 1-inch. Bring it up. About to lose my goggles here. Go 1 1/4. All right. Okay, we're gonna show you the first cut, and I ended up recording some other footage, but I think my phone overheated and it kept cutting out. So I'd start recording, go to turn it off, and it was already off. So didn't get all that footage, but we have the first cut here. And I'll get some footage of the other log that I'm milling at the other sections. So that'll be a part 2 of the video, and then probably ending up with a full the full stack of boards that I cut for it. So that'll be coming in a part 2. Here's after the first log. Got 7 boards off of it, and then there's got 7 more, maybe 8 more off of the other log, the next log. Stacked them on up there. Thanks for watching. I truly feel blessed to be able to do this and contribute back to the YouTube community that I have learned so much from, such as how to do tractor and auto maintenance and repair, plumbing repairs in my house, electrical, which I'm certain has saved me thousands of dollars over the years. Not to mention the tons of entertainment watching tractor-related videos in anticipation of my tractor, then how to use it, or the attachments, or what my next attachment mod I absolutely needed. I'm sure I'm the only one, right? To help support the channel, please hit the like button and comment below. This helps the video get suggested to other viewers. Plus, I really enjoy the interaction from y'all. If you want to see other videos of my tractor adventures, subscribe to my channel at O&D Life and hit the bell symbol to be notified when new videos are posted. When you go to my channel, you will find videos discussing attachments, some safety lessons learned from a rollover I had and a time that the tractor was running away from me downhill. And then there's videos of just getting orange and dirty. If you are on Facebook, you can find me at O&D Life. Like and follow the page for sneak peeks of current weekend projects and likely upcoming videos. Look in the description below for my email and link to the O&D Life Amazon store, where you can find some products that I use in the videos or just use, or that I want and I plan to order at some point from the store. Lastly, check out some of the videos in the description. I have some links. They're videos of products that can help keep you orange and dirty, living the O&D life. O&D out.